Shlomo HaMelech says, Ki aza kamaves ahava. Love is as strong as death. The disciple asked, how? What does it mean, love is as strong as death? What does it mean? So he answered, just like when it's time to go, when it's time to die, nothing could stop death, so too the power of love. Nothing could stop the power of love. You're a magnet. When you're loving and you take away all the bad feelings and the frustration and the anger and the blaming and all of that, and you reveal and you unleash your tremendous ahava, that's a magnet. And eventually it works. Eventually you get past the layers of mistrust and the layers of mistakes, and this misunderstanding's been going on for with some kids for a decade. So much pain that they're in and they can't share, and then we don't know and we get upset, all of this stuff. So I want to say that, Baruch Hashem, we have a lot of success against death. Ki aza kamaves ahava. The weapon has to be as strong as the enemy. So when we have kids who want to die, kids who are saying, I don't want to live, I don't want to be here, we need something that's as strong, at least as strong as that power that's pulling them to the other side, to the dark side. And that's love. You have an incredible love inside of you for your children that was placed by Hashem. It can't be built. You can't have it for anybody else for your whole life. There's no other love like it. It's put in there by Hashem. You could have the worst kid in the world. You could have a murderer, a child who's a murderer, but you will die for that person. Why? Because it's your kid. It's in the Bria. Hashem put it in the Bria. And you're unleashing that and not letting it be covered up with all this noise that they need you to fight them and to lock them out of the house and to not support them. We're just getting through all of that stuff that doesn't work and just release your ahava. And then it becomes like a radiant, like a radiant light, like radiation treatment. Actually, that's what the Nasiv Shalom says. He says that sometimes a person has something inside of them that's broken and they need a warm compress. And then sometimes the hashchasa, the brokenness, the corruption is so deep that they need heat rays, laser heat rays. He said so too. Sometimes people are broken and they have hashchasa, corruption inside of them, and they need a hug, they need a smile, they need warmth. And sometimes they're so broken deep inside that they need healing laser beams of love to be able to boost that person. Like I always say, if you have a dead battery, how do you charge it? You find another car that has a live battery, and you lift up the hoods, you get rid of all the schmutz, anything that's blocking it, and you connect. And then the energy of the battery that's alive can recharge the dead battery. And that's what you have to do. You have to remove anything from getting in the way, regardless of who does it. It's their fault, they steal, they this, they that. And you have to recharge their nefesh. You have to recharge them, and you can. When they see mommy and daddy don't like me, they don't have a chance. They want to get out of here. My friend Akip told me, my parents don't like me, and that means I'm not likable. And a few days later, he tried to kill himself. You're here to say, you're so likable, I enjoy you, I enjoy your time. They smell, and they're this, and they're that, and you're going to the hospital. You're going lifnai v'lifnim. Kodesh HaKodashim, Shechina is by the chayla's head. You're going to the hospital. But the hospital is in your house. The hospital is wherever the chayla is. You're boosting them just by the way you look at them. Other parents, they look at their kid as losers and as rishayim and as horrible people, and they know that. And that's pushing them further into the ground. You're looking at them as tzaddikim and as good and as toiv, as their essence is good, and they're just suffering. Like your daughter, who was, a couple of years ago, people would have described her as so bad and in your face and not tznius and blah, blah, blah. You see now she's a tzaddikus. Can't get better than her. Tzaddikus. So, Mitzvah Shem, by all of you, should have the revelation of the essence of what your child really is. That should be revealed. The toiv of your child should become nirav and nigla. Should become seen and revealed to the world. What they really are, their essence.